welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. It's the first Smackdown since Survivor Series, and yeah, Smackdown actually didn't do too well at Survivor Series. Will there be any consequences from it? Of course not. But yeah, we've still got a stacked episode of Smackdown today. With lots going on, so let's get straight into it. And we kicked off the show with Kayla Braxton, and there was something regarding Brock Lesnar's suspension from WWE, but Roman Reigns interrupted. After a recap Roman's match from Survivor Series, Heyman took the mic and said that Roman did not care about rumours about Brock. Heyman wanted facts and asked Braxton to leave the ring, and the crowd chanted they wanted to see Lesnar. Roman got on the mic and everyone else in WWE is called losers, with Brock being number one. Roman said he beat Brock, Big E and the rest of the locker room was mocked when saying the Battle Royal would decide his next opponent. Roman called himself the GOAT and said the whole world would have to acknowledge him before walking out. Yeah, just a good promo with Roman to start off the show. Obviously we've got more developments later. Next up was McIntyre and Hardy versus Corbin and Moss. Hardy and Corbin kicked off the match and Hardy was isolated in the ring early on as Moss tagged in. Hardy managed to turn things around and tagged Drew in before they went for a double team move. Hardy hit a dive from the apron on Corbin and Moss wiped him out of ringside. Back after a break, Drew was in the ring and Corbin got a near fall for a D6 before Hardy broke the pin. Drew sent Corbin out as well before McIntyre tagged Hardy in for the Swanton Bomb and they picked up the win. I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. Yeah, just a quick match, solid win for the babyfaces, kind of nothing out of the ordinary. Backstage, Heyman wants to know if there is any news about Lesnar's situation and told Braxton that he would have fired her if she didn't confirm the news by the end of the show. Not sure you really have the power to do that, mate. Before we got Cesaro versus Ridge Holland, Cesaro got some uppercuts in the corner on Smackdown early on before Holland dropped him on the turnbuckles. Holland hit Cesaro with a massive clothesline before tossing him around. Sheamus was at ringside as Cesaro was being knocked about in the ring and hit a big suplex. Sheamus was cheering Ridge on and Cesaro caught Holland off a distraction and rolled him up to pick up the win. Oh my god, good to see you're pushing Ridge Holland. 5 out of 10, bloody hell. Backstage, Drew McIntyre asked Pearce and DeVille to be in the Battle Royal and DeVille said they would think about it. Before we got Angel Garza versus Rick Boogs. Early on, both Garza and Boogs tried to put each other out on the Thanksgiving dinner table before Boogs picked Garza up and swung him around. Boogs then got a powerbomb for a near fall before Carrillo started playing the guitar. Nakamura took Carrillo with a kick and sent him through the table before Boogs was already distracted, allowing Garza to pick up the win. Yeah, I'll give it 6 out of 10. This was a decent match. Good to see Garza getting the win, but my boy Boogs. Backstage on SmackDown, Kayla Braxton was trying to figure out Brock's status in WWE, and Adam Pearce said that Lesnar was a menace and probably wouldn't return soon. Sure, mate. Before Charlotte was out next on SmackDown and Michael Cole was interviewing her, Flair said Becky cheated and that she got lucky at Survivor Series and claimed that Lynch's success was all down to her. Tony Storm interrupted Charlotte and Flair said that she barely knew that Storm existed. Charlotte attacked her and Tony fought out before taking a pie to the face from the Thanksgiving dinner table. Storm took a second pie to the face before Charlotte walked backstage. Yeah, this was quite funny actually. I rated this segment. Sasha Banks was then mad about her team betraying her at Survivor Series and blamed Sonya Deville for picking the wrong members. Banks claimed that Sonya was jealous of Naomi before Deville put Banks and then Naomi together against Natalya and Baszler. Shayna and Sasha kicked off the match and Shayna got some early submission moves before Naomi tagged in. Naomi was in control before Shayna attacked Naomi at ringside and Banks came in, but she punished Naomi with an ankle lock at ringside before Natty came in and hit the heels with her double team move. Naomi was about to get the tag when Baszler wiped Banks out. Sasha took Shayna out with a meteor before Natalya got multiple near falls in the ring. Naomi then got a high kick and a sunset flip before rolling her up for the win. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. This was a solid match, right result. On the whole, decent little match, and there was some decent story element to it. Next up was the Invitational Battle Royal. It had a long name. Drew McIntyre wasn't on the list for the match and came out with his sword before the match and just killed everyone. Drew stung his sword around the ring and other superstars ran away before Adam Pearce walked out. After a break on SmackDown, Drew McIntyre had left through the ring and the match was underway. Zayn eliminated Gulak with a haluva kick before Sheamus and Holland kicked Mansoor out the ring. Mace was tossed out as well before Moss eliminated Shanky and Cesaro eliminated Holland. Moss eliminated Cesaro and tried to throw out Corbin. Both men had a laugh before Corbin eliminated the partner. Los Lotharios were also out of the match and Ivar and Eric were eliminated by Sheamus before Ricochet was in trouble from Corbin. He bounced back with a broke kick. Sheamus then eliminated Ricochet and it was down to Hardy Corbin and Sheamus. Sheamus took the Whisper in the Wind and Corbin took the Twist of Fate before the two teamed up against Hardy. Corbin turned on Sheamus and tossed him out of the ring before being tossed out himself by Hardy. Sami Zayn then came out of nowhere and hadn't been eliminated yet as he dropped Hardy over the top rope to pick up the win. Right after the match, Kayla Braxton got the message and informed the audience that Brock Lesnar's suspension was officially over next week. This was really good. Sami Zayn breaking everybody's hearts by not letting Jeff Hardy get his dream match. And Brock Lesnar back next week. This was really, really good stuff. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Overall this week, SmackDown gets a 6 out of 10 from me. Yeah, a bit mixed on this episode of SmackDown. Ridge Holland losing on his debut, well, not once but twice, really hurt. But the main event angle was really good. And there were some other decent bits in the show as well. But on the other hand, there were some bits I wasn't quite sure of it. So yeah, kind of a mixed episode. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, comments down below. Follow on to the description for daily wrestling news and subscribe to my channel on the screen right now. It would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.